Welcome to Session 12 of our Organizational Behavior course. In this session, we will explore a crucial concept in the world of management and organizations. Leadership is a vital force that shapes how teams work together, drives organizational success, and influences the overall culture. Let's dive into the various aspects of leadership, starting with its definition and different theories that explain how it works. Today's chapter focuses on leadership. We'll examine different leadership theories, including trait, behavioral, and contingency models, as well as contemporary views such as charismatic and transformational leadership. We'll also discuss how these theories apply to real-world situations and help us understand how effective leaders inspire and influence their teams. Leadership is often defined as the ability to influence a group toward the achievement of a common vision or set of goals. However, it's important to recognize that not all leaders are managers, and not all managers are leaders. Leadership can emerge from anyone in the organization, not just those in formal positions of power. In fact, non-sanctioned leadership, or leadership that arises outside the formal hierarchy, can sometimes be even more influential than formal leadership. This means that people can take on leadership roles based on their ability to inspire, motivate, and guide others, regardless of their official title. Trait theories of leadership focus on identifying the personal qualities and characteristics that distinguish leaders from non-leaders. This approach dates back to the early stages of leadership research, where scholars tried to find a set of traits that all successful leaders shared. These traits could be anything from physical characteristics, like height or appearance, to intellectual abilities, personality traits, or even social skills. The idea was that by identifying these traits, we could better understand what makes a good leader and select individuals who possess them. However, while traits are important, they don't guarantee leadership success, as other factors such as behavior and context also play significant roles. While trait theories focus on the inherent qualities of leaders, behavioral theories suggest that leadership skills can be learned and developed over time. One of the most influential studies in this area was conducted at Ohio State University, which identified two primary behaviors that account for most leadership effectiveness. Initiating structure. This refers to the extent to which a leader defines and organizes their role and the roles of their subordinates to achieve goals. Leaders who excel in this area establish clear expectations, assign tasks, and set standards for performance. Consideration. This behavior is about the leader's relationship with their subordinates. It involves building trust, showing respect for employees' ideas, and being considerate of their feelings. Leaders high in consideration are approachable, supportive, and empathetic. The combination of these behaviors helps leaders create a productive work environment. However, it's important to remember that these behaviors alone do not guarantee success. Context matters, and leaders must adapt their behaviors to fit the situation. Next, we explore contingency theories, which propose that the effectiveness of leadership depends on the specific situation. One of the earliest and most well-known contingency models was developed by Fred Fiedler. According to Fiedler, the success of a leader depends on matching their leadership style with the situation. Fiedler's least preferred coworker, LPC, questionnaire helps determine whether a leader is task-oriented or relationship-oriented. A task-oriented leader focuses on achieving goals and completing tasks, while a relationship-oriented leader focuses on building strong relationships with their team members. Fiedler's model assumes that a leader's style is fixed, and the key to success is finding the right situation where the leader's style can be most effective. While Fiedler's model is one of the most researched contingency theories, there are others worth mentioning. For example, situational leadership theory, SLT, focuses on the followers and their level of readiness. Readiness refers to a follower's ability and willingness to perform a task. According to SLT, leaders should adjust their style based on the readiness of their followers. If followers are unable and unwilling, the leader should provide clear instructions and guidance. If followers are able but unwilling, the leader should focus on building confidence and motivation. Another contingency theory is the path goal theory, which suggests that leaders can help followers achieve their goals by clarifying the path to success and removing obstacles. This model builds on the Ohio State studies and focuses on the leader's role in helping followers reach their objectives. Finally, the leader participation model explores how leaders should adjust their behavior depending on the level of participation required in decision-making. In certain situations, leaders should involve their team in decision-making, while in others, they may need to make decisions independently. One of the most fascinating types of leadership is charismatic leadership. Charismatic leaders have the ability to inspire and motivate their followers by articulating a compelling vision, taking personal risks, and demonstrating unconventional behavior. These leaders are often seen as heroes or visionaries, and they have a unique ability to connect with their followers on an emotional level. Key characteristics of charismatic leaders include vision and articulation. They have a clear and compelling vision of the future that resonates with others. Personal risk. They are willing to take personal risks and make sacrifices to achieve their vision. Sensitivity to follower needs. They are attuned to the needs and feelings of their followers and respond accordingly. Unconventional behavior. They often engage in behaviors that break with traditional norms, which can inspire followers to think outside the box. Are charismatic leaders born or made? Some individuals naturally possess traits that make them charismatic, such as confidence, charm, and the ability to inspire others. However, most experts agree that charisma can also be developed. Charismatic leaders are skilled at articulating an appealing vision, using their passion to inspire others, and creating a bond with followers. To influence followers, charismatic leaders focus on articulating an appealing vision. They present a vision of the future that is both exciting and inspiring. Developing a vision statement. They craft a clear and concise statement that communicates the essence of the vision. Establishing new values. They introduce new values that align with the vision and inspire others to adopt them. Conveying courage and conviction. They demonstrate unwavering belief in the vision and the ability to achieve it. While charismatic leadership can be incredibly effective, it also has a dark side. Charismatic leaders can sometimes become so focused on their personal goals that they overlook the best interests of the organization. In some cases, they may prioritize their own vision or desires over the collective needs of the team. Additionally, charismatic leaders often exhibit narcissistic traits, which can lead to harmful behaviors. These leaders may become overly self-centered and focus more on their personal image than the success of the organization. Charismatic leadership is most effective in situations of crisis or uncertainty, where followers are looking for direction and inspiration. Finally, let's explore the difference between transactional and transformational leadership. Transactional leaders focus on managing tasks and ensuring that goals are met through rewards and punishments. They rely on techniques like contingent rewards and management by exception. On the other hand, transformational leaders inspire followers to go beyond their own self-interests for the greater good of the organization. They motivate and inspire by offering a compelling vision and encouraging followers to look at problems from new perspectives. Transformational leaders are characterized by behaviors such as idealized influence, inspirational motivation, intellectual stimulation, and individualized consideration. The best leaders combine elements of both transactional and transformational leadership to create a balanced approach. This model highlights different leadership styles, ranging from passive to active. At the passive end, we have laissez-faire leadership, which is the least effective and involves minimal involvement from the leader. Management by exception is slightly better, where leaders only intervene when performance deviates from expectations. Contingent reward leadership involves leaders offering rewards when specific goals are achieved. While this can be effective, it does not necessarily inspire employees to exceed expectations. The more active and transformational styles, individualized consideration, intellectual stimulation, inspirational motivation, and idealized influence, are what set transformational leaders apart. These styles inspire followers to go beyond their own self-interests for the good of the organization, leading to higher performance and engagement. Transformational leadership is built on creativity, decentralizing decision-making, and encouraging risk-taking. Leaders who adopt this style often focus on long-term results, rather than short-term gains. This approach helps create a culture where top managers align on the organization's goals, which is crucial for achieving superior performance. Research supports that transformational leadership enhances job satisfaction, self-efficacy, and commitment, particularly in organic organizations, which are flexible and adaptable. Studies from Germany, Switzerland, and China show that transformational leadership boosts job performance and helping behaviors, especially by fostering trust and intrinsic motivation. Transformational leaders also improve workplace safety by motivating employees to focus on prevention and well-being. When we compare transformational leadership with transactional leadership, research consistently shows that transformational leadership is more strongly correlated with positive workplace outcomes, such as higher employee engagement and performance. However, it's important to note that transactional leadership, which focuses on rewards and punishments, can still be effective in certain contexts. While charismatic leadership is similar to transformational leadership in its ability to inspire followers, it places more emphasis on the leader's communication style, whether they are dynamic and passionate. In contrast, transformational leadership focuses on the vision the leader communicates, ensuring it's compelling and aligned with organizational goals. Authentic leadership is about knowing who you are, what you believe in, and acting on those beliefs in an open and transparent way. This leads to followers trusting the leader and having faith in their decisions. Research shows that authentic leadership is associated with improved firm performance, especially when shared among the leadership team. Ethical leadership goes hand in hand with authenticity. It's about leading with integrity and serving the collective good, not just personal gain. Ethical leaders inspire trust and set an example for others to follow. Servant leadership is a leadership style that prioritizes the needs of others. Servant leaders focus on helping their followers grow, develop, and achieve their full potential. Key behaviors of servant leaders include listening, empathizing, persuading, and developing others. Research shows that servant leadership leads to improved organizational performance, better employee attitudes, and stronger team performance. In some cultures, such as East Asian cultures, servant leadership may be more effective because it emphasizes group unity and support, which aligns with cultural norms of collaboration and consensus building. Trust is a crucial element of leadership. It's a psychological state where individuals feel safe to be vulnerable because they believe the leader has their best interests at heart. Trust is essential for effective leadership. Without it, team performance and morale suffer. Transformational leaders tend to generate higher levels of trust from their followers, which leads to greater team confidence and performance. When trust is broken, it can severely impact the group's ability to function effectively, so leaders must work hard to maintain and rebuild trust when necessary. Trust isn't just about the leader, it's also about the followers. The key traits that make a leader trustworthy are integrity, benevolence, and ability. Integrity refers to honesty and truthfulness, which is the most critical trait in assessing trustworthiness. Benevolence means the leader genuinely cares about the followers' well-being, even when their interests don't align. Ability encompasses the leader's technical and interpersonal skills. Trust encourages risk-taking, facilitates information sharing, and improves group performance. When leaders create a trusting environment, employees are more likely to take initiative and work together to achieve common goals. Mentoring is a key leadership function that involves guiding and supporting less experienced employees, known as protégés. Successful mentors are good teachers, listening attentively, empathizing with protégés' challenges, and offering valuable insights. Mentoring relationships serve both career functions, such as providing challenging assignments, coaching, and exposure to influential individuals, and psychosocial functions, like offering counseling, sharing personal experiences, and providing emotional support. Research shows that while mentoring can positively impact career success, the psychological benefits are even more significant. Mentors help protégés navigate the organization and develop the confidence to succeed, even if they don't directly influence compensation or job performance. To conclude, leadership is a dynamic and multifaceted concept, with different theories and styles that can be applied in various organizational contexts. Transformational leadership, with its focus on inspiration, motivation, and long-term vision, is one of the most effective approaches for driving performance and engagement. At the same time, ethical leadership, authenticity, and trust are crucial elements for leaders to build strong relationships with their followers and create a positive organizational culture. Servant leadership takes this a step further by focusing on the growth and development of others, fostering a collaborative and supportive environment. Finally, mentoring remains a powerful tool for leadership development, providing both career guidance and emotional support to help individuals reach their full potential. By understanding and applying these leadership principles, leaders can create organizations that thrive and achieve lasting success.